Hello, and welcome to our winter intersession course for MAT091. Yes, this is for winter 2021, but we will also be ringing in the new year together and we will see 2022 during the next 4 weeks. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a weekly routine, and by following this routine, you will be successful in our MAT091 class. First, let's discuss some brief benefits of online learning, because there's got to be a reason why you signed up for an online course that meets over the next 4 weeks. It does have added flexibility, and there's the opportunity for some self-paced learning. You can develop stronger time management skills and more self-motivation skills. You can also improve your virtual collaboration and communication skills. You're definitely going to improve your critical thinking skills in this class, and you might even develop some new technical skills. And the instructor is included in that one as well. I always love when I learn new technology skills from my students because I really do think we are here to share knowledge. Okay, while you're enjoying all these benefits of online learning, we do need to follow a routine every week because keep in mind, this class, which would normally meet in a standard 14-week or 16-week semester, we are now going to complete the class in 4 weeks. So let's take a look at that. Math 91 is a 4-credit class. If we were to complete this course in a 16-week semester in a standard in-person class where you went to campus each day and met with your instructor, you'd be spending 4 hours in the classroom each week, and it's recommended to be successful, you'd spend at least 4 hours outside of class each week working on your homework or meeting with a study group or preparing for an upcoming exam or doing review problems or watching video tutorials, etc. So 4 hours in class and at least 4 hours outside of class each week in order to be successful in the course. Well, now let's take a look at that in a 4-week winter class. We're going to learn the same material in 4 weeks. We still need to spend the same amount of time on that material, which equates to at least 32 hours per week. So yes, this is basically like a full-time job. And by the end of the 4 weeks, you're being paid with completing Math 091. Let's look at a routine for how to spend those hours successfully each week. You have to have a plan, and this video will give you a plan to follow. First, you want to start each week by viewing the weekly module outline in Canvas. That will give you a preview of the assignments that are due that week. That way you can plan out time in each day to make sure you have time and you are planning to complete those activities so you make sure that they do get accomplished. Okay, so here's a sample week of what you're going to see in Canvas. So for week 1, again, start with the overview. That page will give you a brief overview of everything that's coming in the week. And I also give special tips or pay special attention to certain things I want you to focus on. Then this week, you can see on the 20th, you're going to post to the Student Introductions discussion board. And then you're also going to take the welcome quiz. And on the 20th, your review unit is due in more. It's called Unit R. It's a review of some basic math skills to get you ready for this course. Then you can see I have a link for We Meet Wednesday. Every week, I will be in my virtual WebEx office for an hour, available to work with you and other students to go over any questions you have on the material, or maybe you have a technology question, or maybe you have a question as you're reviewing for the exam, or maybe you just want to meet with some of your other classmates in a live environment. The idea is just to make sure that you realize, even though we're taking this class online, you're not completing it by yourself alone in a remote environment. You do have the instructor, there's tutoring, and there's also other students that you can reach out to. Then you're going to review some basics about the order of operations, and that will prepare you for the online practice exam. The practice exam is there to make sure that you've properly loaded Respondus Lockdown Browser and that your webcam is working and is properly placed. Then you'll upload your written work for the practice exam, and then you'll return to that student introductions board to reply to one of your classmates and let them know that you read their post and you appreciate what they said. Then on December 22nd, you're going to complete units 1 and 2 and more. And by the 24th, Merry Christmas, you're going to complete unit 3. Then you're going to spend the rest of the week preparing for exam 1. And when you look at the overview for week 2, you will see that is when exam 1 is due. There's also one more quiz during week 1, which teaches you how to use the Canvas equation editor. so you know how to enter your answers properly on the online exams. So each week, you're going to take a look at the overview for the week so you can plan accordingly and make sure you have the proper amount of time to devote to your assignments. When you're ready to work on your assignments and more, you'll begin with the media lesson for each unit. In the media lesson, you will watch a video tutorial of all the objectives for that unit and the examples. You're going to write down everything that you see on the screen in your student workbook. The pages of the student workbook align with the video tutorials and more. You want to score 100% on the media lesson in order to open the homework assignment. You'll find your media lessons, your homework assignments, and your quizzes in the appropriate folder in More. So this is a screenshot of what you'll see in our More class for Math 091. Remember, the homework for the next unit will become available once you achieve a score on 100% for the media lesson. So you have to start with the media lesson and take notes on the examples before you can unlock your homework assignment. Here's a sample of what one of your pages in your student workbook will look like after you watch one of the media lessons. Notice how the examples will align with the examples you see in the videos, and there's space for you to show your work. You want to show your work in a nice, neat, organized fashion so you have a reliable resource to reflect on later when you're working on the homework and the quizzes. After you complete the media lesson, you're ready to complete the homework assignment. Again, you want to score 100% on the homework assignment so you can access the quiz for that unit. This course is built on mastery learning. That's why you need to get 100% on one assignment so you can successfully move on to the next assignment and you know that you've mastered the material and you're confident moving forward to the next assignment. You can reattempt a problem as many times as you want on the homework. So the nice thing is that every student has the opportunity to earn 100%. If you get it wrong the first time, you can fix your mistakes and generate a new problem, and you can do that as many times as you need. That will enforce mastery learning. After you complete the homework, the quiz will become available once you've scored 100% on your homework. Okay, here's a sample of what your homework pages should look like as you're working on the homework assignments and more. You want to make sure that you're numbering each question and that you're writing the name of the unit at the top of your paper. Show all of your work again so you have a reliable resource to look back on when you're working on the quizzes or future homework assignments for later units. When you're ready for the quiz, you'll open the quiz in More, and this time you have 2 attempts at each problem, but you can still regenerate a similar problem. So guess what? That means every student has the ability to earn 100% on the quizzes too. So every student can get 100% as long as you correct your mistakes if you make a mistake and try a similar problem. So again, you have 2 attempts for each problem. After the second attempt, you can generate a new problem, so you have the opportunity to achieve a score of 100%. After you complete the assignments and more, make sure you're still coming back to the modules in Canvas because there are other assignments in Canvas that are due that week. Perhaps a discussion board, or perhaps there's a review guide for an upcoming exam, or maybe you have an exam due that week. So you'll be working on your assignments and more, and then also coming back to Canvas to follow the weekly workflow. Each week, we just complete this loop all over again. So you'll follow the same pattern for week 2, week 3, and week 4. Again, I really look forward to spending this holiday season with you as you become stronger and more confident in your math abilities. Welcome to our course.